Happy July 4th, Whiskey. It's coming tomorrow, buddy. Tomorrow is the big day. It's a working day, but they're giving everyone the day off, so you can have the day off too. Now, tomorrow is actually July 3rd, but it's a Friday, and so everyone has the day off pretty much, I think. I think that's how it works. And why am I discussing that? For no reason other than on July 4th, I'm going to be posting a new sorry for the shakies there. A new article type, I guess. And I'm using some analytical tools, and some would call that AI, but I like to think of it as analytical tools to dredge through all of my previous AARs and gameplays and look for common themes and ideas and conclusions and bits and pieces, and then give me some historical data on did my gameplay kind of map to the data or to the reality or to the history, or did it just go off into the wild blue yonder, as they say in the classics. And so my first one is going to be Cauldrons, the Cauldron. And so we're going to look at Cannae, or Canai, or whatever, Hannibal versus the Romodomans, and Stalingrad 42, and Hube's Pocket, and one other. Oh, and I mentioned in passing Uman and, well, I don't really mention Smolensk, but Smolensk is another pocket that occurred. And then, Cauldron versus Pocket, we get into a little bit of conversation about that as well. And I've got some nice sources and references from Goldsworthy and Buddha and not Buddha the philosopher, but Buddha, and a few other good resources that are solid. And I think it's kind of interesting. I've got some pictures in there so you won't get bored, some historical pictures and some gameplay pictures. And I'm curious to know if you like these things, if you're a reader. It's clocks in, it's only like 2,500, maybe 3,000 words, maybe a little bit less. I really don't know. I didn't check it. Had a bunch of power outages today, so I lost all of my work and had to start from scratch. So it took about 10x times longer to get this one article done than usual. So it's kind of a cross eras theme, and I'm curious to see if you guys like these things, because I want to get back into writing more about what I've played and what I'm playing. And it's also surfacing up some ideas for me about my gameplay and how I want to tackle things in the future. And so I would like to, obviously, I'll go do whatever the hell I want, but it's kind of nice if someone likes it, just one of you is enough motivation for me to keep going. So these will potentially be occasional series posts that if I find something of note or of interest, or that I think is worth writing about, that the AI or the analytical tools going through all of my AARs and gameplays and videos as well, if it surfaces things, then I can work out how to write about it and try and glean some conclusions. So give me a little bit of a nod and shout out if that's something that's of interest, and we'll post it on July 4th. Take a look at it, and if it's bullshit, tell me it's bullshit, and let's move on to the next thing, because I'm looking to do things differently and from a fresher perspective than me taking a bunch of pictures and telling you what happened. Because while there's value in that, and we'll continue to do that, I want to get more out of my reading and more out of my playing, and I want my experiences to be a little richer. And if that means they need to be a little slower and a little more thoughtful, then that's okay too. That doesn't slow my cadence of play down very much. Because the cadence of play is driven by how FUBAR the rule book is, or whether or not I like the game, right? If I don't like the game, it's not getting a lot of attention, and I ain't going to go into any cross-era documentation unless it is extremely pertinent to the circumstances. So I am all dressed up, and we are going to a winery to sit outside in the 92-degree heat in the shade with a breeze and the dog, and go have a glass of wine. That sounds like fun to me. Then 7:30 tonight, whiskey and cigars with the boys. Peace out. I think we can stay out late because tomorrow is like a slack holiday. Oh, that's right. I don't work anymore. I don't have to worry about that. Have a good one. Later.